YouTube, what is going on? It is your boy SalvationsElite, and we are back. And today we are doing Evac Search and Destroy, Gamebattles UMG tips video. I wanted to get this in. I was excited to finally make another tips video. It had been way too long. I need a haircut too, by the way, and so let's get right into it. We decided to make a B push here, and I decided to pit mid. Side note, we were playing on a LAN here. We're playing LAN, so we're not playing on each other. There's 12 of us all at one person's house. We had our 8 PS4 set up, so I'm not actually playing on my own account here. So we got our names on our clan tags and stuff. So yeah, we'll go off that. Anyway, we made a B push. I played mid. I was hoping to maybe get a call out or get a pick somewhere in mid. We were able to figure out that they were setting on a B, and then we make a pretty easy and basic setup here on B bomb. Once you get the B bomb down, it's really easy to defend. You guys can see I play on or as Isaac there. Isaac's playing mid, and we get the kill. So it's a pretty simple first round. I didn't get a kill in the first round. Isaac and Sam went clutch for us. But I basically just want to tell you about like what we're doing with our setups and like how we're playing defense, offense, what we're thinking when we're doing these sort of things. I had to record this in theater mode, as you guys can see, so makes it a little bit difficult. But anyways, now on defense, we played against this team that we've been playing against right now before, so we kind of, not on Evac, but we kind of have a feel for what they like to do. And usually they'll usually 3 push one way and then 1 play flank or mid or something like that. So we decided to go split up 2-2 on each side of the bomb and basically play for first kill here. And luckily I was able to set up. I was waiting for one of them to push out towards the flank. Got a pick. I hear him on platform here, so I jump up to see if I can get the pick, and it doesn't work out. Dylan picks me off. And yeah, we're actually playing on each other's accounts on here, which is kind of weird. So it gets a little bit confusing to watch, but we end up losing the round. And so it really wasn't the hottest of starts for us. It's 1-1 at this point. On Evac, when it comes to Evac, you really want to be able to get a call out early on Evac, especially, and it's very possible on defense. So like when it comes to your defensive setups, you want to be able to get to a point where you can get a call out, back up, and then let your teammates rotate to set up for the best attack to the bomb. So now once again, since I saw nobody mid this time, I decided to go mid again. Usually you can wall run and then look above this tarp here to actually see whether or not someone's indoors. They call somebody out on B, so I know that one of them's there, which is why I rush onto Z and get the kill. Then I see that there's a gunfight going down in kitchen. I wall run, and I'm searching for that pick. Get the pick, and now we're in a 3v1 setting up to get B-bomb here. We had a little bit of lack of communication on our setup for the plant, because both of us thought that the other one was going to go watch him while planning. And then I set up on the flank here, and then Isaac goes into kitchen is playing the same flank, which we just had a bad communication there. So I get up and let him watch and set up on top B. And luckily, after I think this waits a while, we actually end up waiting here a little bit. So like Evac on attack, like when you're sitting there trying to decide which way to go, it's always so important to go off of how these guys have been playing in the first round or two. And since B is an easier plan off the bat, especially since we with ban and protect, so I think Man of War was banned and M8 was banned, so we didn't have any strong ARs, so we decided to go, to go B. And as you guys can see, I got that pick there while waiting at top B. It's a pretty easy setup once you get that bomb down on B, which is why it's always nice to head towards that side of the map. But honestly, I personally really like going A side, but the problem is that you need a strong AR to go A side, and we just didn't have one this game, so we didn't really go A much. Which is something that on defense I basically said I would just play the flank on A side and let those guys stack B, considering what I was just talking about, is that we didn't have a really dominant AR, so that I didn't think they were going to go A. So I ended up just playing flank for a lot of this game and just searching for easy kills, and the team played really well. Like, now we're in a 4v1 here, and I'm just basically able to roam free at this point and search for a kill while those 3 guys play bombs. And since I hadn't seen anything at A and they got all these kills at B, I thought I was free enough to be able to play spawn a little bit. And actually, a Rex gets picked off, I think in mid, and he calls out that he might be running back to spawn. So I sit here and wait for a second and get the kill. So I mean, it's so important to be able to make those call outs right when you die. Instead, something that I always have trouble with, and this is definitely one of my biggest flaws, is that I'll get pissed about dying first and then call out. Or I mean, I have to be able to call out first before I get pissed. If you get killed, you have to call out that he's running back to spawn, or else I might not. Like if Rex gets pissed and then doesn't call it out, I'm screwed and I don't get the kill. So it's so important to be able to do that. Like if you're playing with your team, just tell your team that call outs first and then get pissed second. If you see how many bullets did that he eat up there, ate so many bullets. But yeah, at this point we decided to play like a kind of a mid push and try to go for a pick. And then we decided to rotate to A once we figure out that they're setting up back here. And actually, Apollo's back here chilling, and I'm able to pick him off inside of red. And now we're in this 3v1, and I'm just kind of waiting here for a second to make sure that they weren't playing the spawn, since Apollo's back there. And then Isaac gets the kill. So we go up 4-1 we go up 4-1. It's a pretty good game so far, and yeah, I don't know. It's been pretty solid. This was a really fun game for me. I actually really enjoyed this game. The LAN was so sick. I was disappointed that we weren't able to stream it. Originally, we had planned to stream the LAN, but we didn't have a good room for the codcasting, because or else somebody would have the codcasters right next to them, and you'd be able to hear call-outs and stuff. So it wasn't exactly what we wanted, so we weren't able to stream. I was really disappointed because I actually really wanted to stream. But we're actually going to a LAN here in about a week or so, or 2 weeks, that I hopefully should be able to get some footage of. I'm not sure how that'll work exactly. But anyway, so once again, we're playing flanks and waiting for that call out. And we actually end up waiting here a while because since neither of us were, either sides, A-bomb and B-bomb, we're not seeing anything. So instead of pushing and trying to flank, we assumed that they were waiting for us to flank, and we just said wait it out, make them waste their own time, and force them to make a play. Because right now they're waiting in their spawn for us to push them. So I mean, if we don't push them, they're going to make mistakes. And you guys can see one of them falls off the map right there. So now we're in an advantage solely from waiting and being patient, and it ends up working out for us. Yeah, as you can see, I use Heat Wave. This is an awkward situation. He hops right behind me. I waste a lot of bullets, and we're able to pick up both kills. Now we're once again in a 4v1. So I mean, the patience paid off just perfectly. And then Sam picks off that last guy here, 5-1 now. And I think we're playing this really well. Now we start getting a little cocky, and this is where a few of those problems come in. And this is actually where, I mean, I think a lot of teams have this happen to them. They go up big and they get a little cocky, and then they start losing discipline, on defensively, or they lose their patience offensively. And so we decided to make a hard A push here, and I hop into water. I like making this water run when we go A, just because it's easy and it's pretty safe, and a lot of times you can pick off a sniper or an AR at the back of gardens here. So I mean, I peek it, I pre-aim, and bang, there's a guy right here, able to pick him off. Oh, I forgot. There was some weird. I thought I had him already, so I started reloading, but it was a bad play by me, but it ended up working out. Now we're in a 3v3, and this was my problem here, is that I wait too long. And so I'm just waiting here, and that's what happens, is I waited too long, and they flanked me around spawn because they called me out. I should have known, but nonetheless, now Isaac's in a 1v2, and it almost works out too perfectly. It almost does. He picks off one right there, right away, and he has active camo, so we're like, we're thinking maybe he can snag bomb, pop active, get the bomb down, and, make a play. So he pops active, grabs bomb, puts it down, but check this out. If you look to the right of the screen, right when his active comes off, you see him hop out of the corner. Oh, so unlucky. It's just really unlucky, because if he would have popped a little bit earlier and checked, he wouldn't have seen him with active, but his active came off right as he checked. So now it's 5-2, and now we're on defense. And basically, now we're playing pretty conservative. We're just playing for that easy pick to get this game over with. We want to play conservative on defense. when you have a lead. So when you're up 5-2 like this, I got a lightning and an HC. So I decided to wait in my corner like I've been waiting this whole game because they haven't pushed A basically once, and I use my HC. And I see that there's some shots fired in mid. I check, and he's back. He's back there. So he shoots my HC. It's alright. We get a good call out, and we're able to make a rotation to get the kills, and that's what's important. So basically, Sam picks off one, and now it's a 3v1. And actually, I took a second to think. I wasn't even thinking smart here, and I didn't pull out my lightning until right about now. So I pull out my lightning, and I ping him. I find that he's actually waiting. He's playing the back of their spawn, trying to get a pick on our rotations. And I called out, don't go back there. I'm going to nuke spawn, or whatever. But apparently he didn't know where I was nuking. So I'm glad it didn't come back to bite us. This is so awkward, guys. I almost choke the crap out of this shot. Check this out. It should come up in a second. Oh my gosh, look at this. Oh my. Thank God. Thank God. I got the kill. 6-2. Oh! So we end up winning 6-2. And I don't know, I thought the team played really well. We were playing on LAN, so we were in one room, they were in the other, and it was really exciting. It's definitely one of the more fun games we played. And as always, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this tips video on Evac, search. If you guys want more, please like, comment, favorite, and subscribe. As always, I am your boy, SalvationsElite, and we'll see you next time. I'm out.